So the season for the second trailer of Takagi-san is out, so I thought I'd give it a watch. Not to analyse it, it's just a trailer. No, more to just, check it out, get hyped. So, here we go.
もう西方、さっきエイプリルフールだからって私を騙そうとしたでしょ。2年になっても同じクラスになりたい？
This is different from the... Stop it.
西方、私と同じクラスになりたい？
それはその
I couldn't help myself, guys. There is way more to talk about in this trailer than I would have ever imagined, and I just need to talk about it. The first thing that stuck out to me was that this trailer is taking part of a story called April Fool's Day, a story based on the manga's 77th chapter, which is pretty far along compared to the other chapters in the first season. I believe this means we can expect the anime to continue running in chronological order. In this story, Nishikata fails to trick Takagi for April Fool's Day, and is made to promise that he won't lie anymore. This is where the trailer begins, with Takagi complaining that she was so excited about being invited out by Nishikata, who, of course, looks humiliated by this remark, but cannot think of anything to say. We then see a quick glimpse of outside, where cherry blossom trees appear to be in bloom, telling the more savvy viewers that the beginning of a new school year isn't far off. Takagi then uses her no-lying lock on Nishikata to ask him if he wants to be in the same class as her this year. This also stood out to me pretty quickly, as in the manga, Takagi uses this chance to ask him if he is ever self-conscious around her, to which he says yes. She does tell him later in the manga that she hopes that they get to be in the same class, but that happens in the second last panel of the chapter, so it doesn't have much time to be built on. Nishikata tells her that their school doesn't have class changes, so it doesn't matter what he wants. But then Takagi informs him that she was told that new students would be transferring to their school, so a class change may happen. Nishikata realizes that if they were in separate classes, she wouldn't be able to tease him anymore. Takagi watches his expression go from one of joy to one of devastation, as he realizes, without explicitly stating so, that it would also mean not getting to spend as much time with Takagi. Takagi then asks Nishikata again if he would like to be in the same class as her, and after some hesitation, Nishikata says that he would. That was the moment that made me decide I needed to analyse this trailer. He then trails off on a tangent about how he would be annoyed if he didn't get a chance to get back at her for all of her teasing. Takagi tells him that they are in the same class, and that the students transferring in were third years, while these two are only going into their second. Nishikata is upset about being tricked yet again, but Takagi diffuses his frustration by stating that she hopes they get to sit next to each other again, and Nishikata once again awkwardly says that he agrees. We then get a release date of July 2019. As well as getting me hyped for the next season, this trailer also managed to set up some expectations. It tells us that the show writers will continue to deviate from the manga wherever they believe they can make things better, which is fantastic. Like I said in my last round of analysis videos, the creators taking artistic liberty with the source material led seating arrangement to be a much stronger story in the anime than it could have ever been in the manga. Another observation I made is the trailer had a willingness to let the audience figure stuff out on their own. When Nishikata realized that he wanted to be in the same class as Takagi, it would have been so easy to have him think this realization to himself, but instead, we get a quiet moment with a concerned look on his face, and we are left to figure it out by ourselves. I hope that this trend continues into the second season. Lastly, and most importantly, it looks like they are going to stay true to Nishikata's growth from the last season. You might say he was only being honest because Takagi was making him, but I feel like that isn't the case. I feel like he has already gotten to a point where he is willing to admit that he likes being around her, and I think that that character growth will stay in place and hopefully evolve as the second season goes on. And that was everything I was able to pick up from the trailer. What did you see that I failed to mention? Thank you to Legoff for fan subbing the trailer. If you want to see the script or outtakes, you can find them in the description. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.